A homeless encampment that took over a large swath of Echo Park for more than a year appeared on the brink of extinction Thursday as city officials fenced off the area and police prepared to remove the relatively few remaining campers, some of whom insisted on their right to live in the park. Scores of Los Angeles police officers surrounded the park Thursday evening, and about a dozen homeless people remained inside the fence. Los Angeles Times reporter James Queally was briefly detained by police as he was covering a protest near the park. After inquiries by Times editors and its attorney, Queally was released. It was not immediately clear why he was detained, but the Los Angeles Police Department had issued a statement a short time earlier saying reporters were subject to dispersal orders in the area. Times managing editor Kimi Yoshino said the paper was outraged that Queally was detained simply for doing his job. The Times immediately protested to authorities and he was released without charges. Queally said he had an LAPD-issued press badge in a lanyard around his neck when he was grabbed by two officers and placed in zip ties despite repeatedly telling them he was a Times reporter. "I was pretty calm, and they weren't violent or anything, but I was like, check the credentials, LA Times." "No answer," Queally said. "Check the credentials, no answer." Numerous protesters were also detained by police. City officials have offered homeless people who had been staying in the park a room in one of several downtown hotels, which most accepted. Some, however, chafed at the rules imposed at the hotels and said they preferred the freedom of being outdoors. Just after 9 p.m. Thursday, law enforcement officers circled the park, shining flashlights inside the fenced-in area, saying over a bullhorn that the park would close at 10:30 p.m. Earlier in the day, one homeless park resident, Ayman Ahmed, said that when police announced Wednesday night that campers could stay another day, "We thought it was a victory." But in the light of day, he wondered, was it a victory? 24 hours with a perimeter all around us? Some residents of the surrounding neighborhood, meanwhile, expressed relief at the impending demolition of the homeless encampment, although the park will be closed for repairs for months. "It's a tough situation," said one resident, Ray Delgado, standing with his Labrador, Bryce, in the greenery-filled yard outside his Echo Park Craftsman home. "I definitely feel for the people that had been living there, and I also use the park daily with my dog and felt increasingly alarmed at the condition that it had been progressing into. I really felt they needed to do something." The showdown at Echo Park Lake, with its verdant views and deep connections to local history, has crystallized much of the debate over homelessness in L.